Alcohol was a thief of my happiness. I let him in and made him my friend. I went to him for comfort, and he gave it, temporarily. My mom drank beer every day and took me with her to the bars. Now and then she'd make me drink some of her beer. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was so we wouldn't like it when we grew up. I was a very good student in elementary school, but was ridiculed for wearing shabby clothing and being Indian. You see, in Milwaukee everything wasn't integrated until 1969. But even then, I still felt like I was on the outside looking in. When I was with the white kids, I was the Indian. When I was with the skins, I was too light. I either joked or physically fought with those who made me feel inferior. In my report cards, my teachers always checked that I had behavioral problems. Instead of focusing on my straight A's, my mom would sit me down and ask me over and over, for what seemed like hours, "Donald Francis, why are you such a bad boy? Why can't you behave?" Seeing my mother drunk, I said to myself, I'll never drink. In junior high, rebellion took over and things got worse. I would do anything to stay out of school. I'd hang out in apartment hallways, laundromats, in the library, any place to stay warm. At age 14, I started to smoke pot and cigarettes. During the mid-70s, I started doing LSD and other drugs. I also started drinking a lot. I hung out with older kids who had cars, money, drugs, and alcohol to help me escape. I was good at it, at escaping, at partying. It was normal. Everybody I knew did it. Yet, there was still that voice inside of me saying, "Hey, I thought you said you'd never drink." This led to 20 years of a horrible life filled with drunkenness, violence, and guilt. My life sucked, big time. I wanted out of it, but didn't know how. One day, while in court, a lawyer asked, "Do you have a problem with drinking?" "Well, this is my 8th DWI. I think so." He handed me his card. "If you want help, I can help," he said. After that, I got popped again. Another DWI. This time I reached out to the lawyer. I asked him, "Do you know a good psychologist? Because I think I need psychological help." He chuckled and said, "If you stop drinking, all your troubles will go away." I thought, no way. Just to quit drinking? I'm in too much trouble. A few weeks later, I started attending meetings while in jail. 90 meetings in 90 days. When my first son was born, I started thinking that I didn't want him to go through the same hell as I did. It was a strong motivator to quit. A month into my sobriety, while I was walking around the city, I heard a voice say to me, loud and clear, "Hey Don, you don't have to drink anymore." That blew me away. I stopped and thought, wow, I don't have to drink anymore? In December 2014, I will celebrate 23 years of this new way of life. I recognize alcohol for what it truly is, a thief. I am no longer letting it rob me of my happiness. I am a true human being. This is where I belong, and this is what I was always looking for.